Be in November, and I think it's going to be in Las Vegas.
Right.
It's going to be against.
This is Gervonta Davis, your fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Ricky Funez here in London. We're about a week and a bit away from Hamzah Sheeraz.
2 weeks actually, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, until Hamzah Sheeraz against Tyler Denny on the biggest card of the year here in the UK, on Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois undercard. Ricky, first of all, you're back in the UK. This is becoming a regular thing for you. How much have you enjoyed your time with Hamzah over the years? I mean, I remember when you came here, I think potentially the first time might have been the Liam Williams fight, I can't remember, but you've been here a number of times. How have you enjoyed, taking a fighter from the UK and, bringing him over here to fight?
Oh, I love it, man. Working with Hamzah is the best thing that's happened to me in my career, I gotta be honest with you. He revived my career, as if you could say that, actually. He brought me back to life. He gave me that extra push to be hungry for the teaching in this sport.
Now, this is, like I say, the biggest stage, Wembley Stadium. Watching those fights, that we've had over the years here, did you always think that, you'd be a part of that, training a fighter to be on a show like this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been part of big fights like that with my partner, Joe Goosen. The biggest one is 120,000 fans. And this was at Mexico City undercard of Chavez when he fought Greg Hagen. So now me by myself being with a fighter like Hamzah is, oh yeah, it's gonna be an excitement night.
Tell us about obviously this camp, another southpaw. How's he? Who's he been sparring, if you can say, and how's he been looking?
Yeah, we were sparring this young kid named Nelson and another kid, Joshua Conley. I had both different fighters. I had one for speed and another one for pressure. So Hamzah could adapt. Nothing dangerous, but something that's gonna make Hamzah think and be very alert on when he gets in that night with Denny.
How much have you seen of Denny? Obviously, he had that win on DAZN against Felix Cash. Did you watch that fight, or have you watched it since? And what would you make of him as a fighter?
I watched a little bit of it. I try not to focus on trying to study a fighter too much. I like watching a little bit of their highlights and try to adapt to certain things. Because once you try to focus on, oh, he's doing this, and once it comes fight night, it's a whole different thing. So I try not to. Day of the fight, that's when I focus and see the little mistakes, what Hamzah could catch on and go from there.
Now, at the moment, obviously Hamzah's been fighting here in the UK, but given his rankings and the champions that are there, Janabek, Damas, potentially Danny Garcia this Saturday, you looking forward to a potential fight in America with Hamzah?
Oh, of course. That's everybody's dream. For me, if I have Hamzah, it'll be a great thing to be him fighting in Las Vegas. So.
And when you look at the division, how do you assess it, in terms of the champions? Who do you think, which one of them would you most like to see Hamzah in with? Well,
going on the list will be Carlos Adames, Lara, between the winner of Lara and Danny Garcia, and then Janabek, I don't know, they're saying that Janabek might move up to 168 after his last fight with him feigning and all that, not making the weight. So either one of those fighters. I think Hamzah's ready. I think Hamzah's, to me, in my eyes, he's my champion already. So.
Let me ask you about obviously the main event, Joshua and Dubois. How do you think it's going to go, Ricky?
It's going to be a good fight. Hopefully, look, I like Daniel Dubois. I chopped it up a little bit with him. He has that power punch accessibility to knock this kid out. You never know. One punch could change the outcome of a fight. Everybody's focused on Joshua, that he's going to beat him. So let's see. It's going to be a good fight.
In your opinion, what does he have to do to land that punch to knock Joshua out? Because, a lot of people are saying in this build-up that this isn't going past 4 rounds. If you were in his corner, what would you be saying he's got to do to to win?
Me, Dubois, if he's my fighter, I would say put pressure from the get-go. Stay in close, don't stay on the outside. Stay in close, throw over punches, over left hands, over right hand, hooks, body shots, and just stay in close. Do not give him that advantage of staying outside. Just stay in close and put that pressure. If that was my fighter, I think he'll knock him out if he did that from the round one.
Right. This Saturday we have Canelo against Edgar Berlanga. How do you think it's going to go?
Oh, it's going to be good. PBC is having, it's going to get back on top again. PBC is going to be great with this. I want Canelo. I think Canelo's going to knock him out under. I think he's going to punish him for a little bit, and then just get him out of the way.
If that does happen, and that's what most people expect, who do you think he should fight next? Everyone says David Benavidez. It should happen, but he's gone up to 75. Terence Crawford, who would have to come up from 54. Like, who would be the next best fight for him?
Well, see, look, everybody's throwing Crawford. You saw Crawford. He was struggling with his last opponent, and that was at what weight? 54. And imagine going up to 60. Canelo will destroy. I became a fan of Crawford, but Canelo is a whole different level. Benavidez moved up to 175. Canelo's not gonna move up to 175 no more. I respect him a lot because he challenged himself to move up to that weight, and he knew that is not for him. So go back down to where he's at.
So would it be like a Morel? Well, he's actually gone up. So
David Morel, what weight is he at now?
He's gone up to 75. So could it be like an Mbili or Chris Eubank Jr? I mean, that's a guy that Hamzah won.
Chris Eubank, he's not even at the equation yet. He needs to fight guys to get that opportunity.
Like Hamzah.
I think Hamzah still has a long way to go before he fights Canelo.
No, I meant Hamzah against Eubank.
Eubank, that'll be great. I think Hamzah would destroy him. Hamzah would destroy if what he did with Liam Williams. I don't think Curious has any chance with Hamzah, especially the way Hamzah keeps learning each camp that we have. As you can see, when I started him, he's developed into a whole different beast. He's not even built to his manpower yet.
Now, whilst I've got you, obviously, we don't know who Gervonta Davis is fighting next.
I know he is.
Are you going to tell us?
It's going to be a secret. It's going to be out.
well, it's not revealed publicly.
It's not publicly yet, but it'll be in November, and I think it's going to be in Las Vegas. Right. It's going to be against one of Robert Garcia's fighters.
I think most people can work that one out. But on Tank, and obviously we've been talking a lot about him against Shakur Stevenson, who's got a fight coming up in October. What would be your breakdown of them? And you've had Tank in the gym, right? Yeah,
Tank is a great guy. He's an athlete. He's a beast, and when he's in the gym and inside the ring as well. If he fights Steven Shakur, look, Steven Shakur is very cautious. Tank Davis takes chances, and I don't think when you have a fighter like Tank that has the mentality that he's willing to take chances, you have something coming. I think he'll knock out Steven Shakur. I think he stops him. Steven Shakur, don't get me wrong, Steven Shakur is an intelligent fighter, but he doesn't like to take risk. Tank is willing to take a risk to get that reward.